Oh my God, you know
Oh,
the
you're
whole
live.
story.
Yeah, you're on camera now. Can we
It's
talk about that
happening.
for a moment?
It's live.
Sure, hi.
All right. You were here a year ago.
Yes.
Right? Vanessa is with us. Vanessa DeLuca is with us. You're the editor-in-chief of Essence, and this is the second year doing it, right?
Yes.
Okay. But you've changed. Life has changed.
Yes,
What's
it
going on
has.
in your life?
Your last name has
My
changed.
last name has changed. Yes, I
Yes.
got married last September to a lovely man, John DeLuca, and I'm now Vanessa DeLuca.
Wow. And he works with children, right?
Yes, he works in the foster care system. He's a
That's
social
right.
worker,
For the
social work
Episcopal
support.
Church organization in
Yes,
New York.
yes.
And when you first met, it was really a pickup at, where was it, Grand Central Station?
Oh, it was a pickup. Oh my God.
What was it?
That sounds so bad. It was in Penn Station.
Penn
I met
Station?
him at TGI Fridays.
You went for a
Believe it or
sandwich,
not.
right? You're coming home from your Christmas party. You're going to go home.
Yes.
But you were a little hungry.
I was a little hungry.
So you went by yourself, which you don't normally do, and you sit at the bar there, right?
Yes,
and
absolutely.
You order a sandwich or whatever it is.
Yes, I
And this-
had a little dinner.
This guy sits down next to you.
Yes, and he starts talking to me, and I thought, wow, this is interesting. So I'm just going to start asking him all kinds of questions. He was very honest and open, and we had a great conversation. And then the next thing I know, he says, let's go see the tree at Rockefeller Center.
And you say, if I can quote you, I am not the world's most spontaneous person,
That is absolutely right.
but you were up for it.
But I was up for it, and we went, and it was great. The lights weren't on. Wah, wah.
really?
Which was a good thing, because that led to...
Yes, because he saved the day and said, well, let's come back on Sunday and see the tree together. And so, and that's,
And
that was
when did you know?
great. Maybe that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
He's a
also read you
wonderful
said
guy.
you have 2 kids, and you wanted him to know right away.
Yes.
If you're going to get involved, this comes with the package, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And now he was
It's been wonderful.
adopted.
Yes,
And
my kids are as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there was a
So
bond
there was
there
yeah,
as well.
bond,
Yes.
and it's just a
Well, we
beautiful
are so
story.
happy for you and for him.
Thank you.
I know
Thank
you
so
didn't
much.
expect to go into
I didn't know
all
you guys
that,
knew all this. That's
but-
great. You read, wow, you read Essence.com,
I
the whole
know.
story.
All right, so
Well, you're here because you're holding this annual luncheon, Black Women in Hollywood. It's happening tomorrow in Beverly Hills.
Yes.
It's a huge event. Just the guest list is so impressive.
Oh, of course.
How do you go about putting this together?
Well, we really look at who are the game changers in that particular year. So who's the breakout star? That's how we picked Gugu Mbatha Raw, who is our breakout award winner this year. We look at the people who are really making great strides in front of and behind the cameras. That's how we picked Regina King, who's the winner of our Fierce and Fearless Award. And when we look at people who've made incredible contributions to the industry, like Ruth Carter, who award-winning costume designer, who we're also honoring with our Visionary Award. And last but not least, we also look at who is just killing it in terms of buzz, and that is the Orange is the New Black cast.
For sure.
So we're honoring them with our Vanguard Award tomorrow,
nice.
which is all going to be live streamed starting at 11:30 tomorrow. You can watch
so
the
you
red
can watch
carpet
it.
and you can see
so
everybody,
you don't have
all
to go.
the stars.
You can just stay at home on your computer and
No,
watch
I mean,
it.
it's nice to go.
Hey,
It's
it's an
fabulous to
event.
go.
Dress
But if
up
you
and
can't
go.
be there, you
Yeah,
can
you
watch
can live stream it.
all the activity on our Essence.com.
All right, so you're sitting here this year, and you know the big issue is about diversity, lack of diversity of the Academy Awards, and the very fact that a lot of people, most people thought would be nominated aren't. Speak to that.
Well, I mean, I think that's why we have an event like Black Women in Hollywood, because we want to make sure that people who should be recognized, who should be honored, who should be celebrated for the work that they do get that shine.
Get the attention, yeah.
It may not always be a year where you're going to have an Oscar nomination or an Oscar winner like Lupita last year won. But we have had tremendous strides. I mean, you think about on TV, you've got Shondaland on TGIT,
Yes.
that's must-see TV
Got
on
Empire.
Thursday nights. You've got
Viola
Empire, you've got
Davis,
Taraji,
yeah.
you've got Viola Davis, you've got Tracy Ellis Ross on Blackish,
Well, do you
our
think
cover
there is
star.
that
You've got a
difference
million-
between TV and film?
Well, it just seems like
seems
maybe
like-
this is the cycle. This is
Yeah.
the time where people are creating opportunities for us to really showcase our strengths on TV. Who knows what could happen
Right.
next
And
year.
of course, many more people are watching TV than going to the movies. I mean, the movies are
This
very
is true.
singular, a singular thing to do. People watch TV all the time. So the Academy Awards come out, and there's a very specific movie, Selma, which is nominated, could win the Academy Award, but all the actors and the director, Ava, not nominated. People are not happy about that. And they point to the composition of the Academy, that it's, 90% men?
Old. Men.
Well,
Yes.
not 90% old men, but 90% men, and a lot of them old, and
Sorry, just wanted to say
and
that.
very few minority representation. And yet, it flies in the face of people who look at Hollywood and say, "Oh, Hollywood's so liberal."
Yeah.
Right? So liberal.
That is interesting.
What do you say about that?
I mean, I think it's an interesting dichotomy. Of course, you know, the facts are the facts and the data is the data. Like, as you said, I mean, the composition of the voting body for the Oscars is primarily men. It's primarily male. So there definitely needs to be, there's work to be done there, and to ensure that more
Yes.
people are brought into the fold, that more people have an opportunity to have their voices heard.
We mentioned the honorees before, but we have some pictures of them so you can see them. And
Yes.
Wow.
So
Quite
exciting.
an ensemble,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, think about the amazing work these ladies are doing, and not just the fact that, you know, that they're black women getting this opportunity, but the diversity of the characters that they're representing. It's not just one story. It's not just one story being told. There's so many brilliant stories that represent us, and just to be able to see that represented on TV
I like
and
your
film,
story.
You know,
I like
It is
your
a good
story.
story.
Okay,
All right,
yeah, but,
you've
you know.
you've been editor in chief now. This is the second.
couple years,
Yeah. Now
yeah.
you're. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. I mean, Essence is an incredible brand. Let's be clear. You know, there's no better brand to represent African American women, black women, and just to celebrate all that we accomplish.
Well, you said once
yeah.
you started you wanted to bring a little edge to the magazine. Have you done so?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you look at our February cover, which was all about the Black Lives Matter movement and the civil rights movement, you know, this new civil rights movement that is unfolding, I mean, we're really taking a lot of chances, and we're really trying to make sure that the community understands that we understand what the issues are and that we're talking about them. We want to be the conversation drivers.
Okay, as we mentioned, you can watch the red carpet arrivals for the Essence Luncheon live tomorrow morning, beginning at 11:30 on essence.com. Great to see you again, Vanessa.
So good to see you. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much.
Tell
Great
him
to be here.
He's a lucky guy.